Alright, so I just finished watching the second season of Squid Game, and I think we can all agree that ending was terrible. Don't get me wrong, the entire season was great, but let's be honest here, the guy's trying to make a third one. He wants to milk this shit. Like, do you have any idea how upset I was when I was watching that shit, dude? I'm on the edge of my seat, right? I've been on this plane for like 8 hours straight, and Gihan's friend just gets popped, and that's it! That's literally it! Like, at first I'm sitting there like, oh, word, next episode's about to be hype. Nah, bro, no next episode. That's the fucking season. Like, that is it. That is the ending. El Terminado. And it's just like, what do you mean? And I know I'm kind of, like, overreacting right now, but I genuinely was just, like, taken aback when I saw that, dude. Like, and it hit especially as hard because that was the last of my, like, downloaded movies, dude. Like, after that, it was just me and the flight map for the next 8 hours. I swear, dude, when you're on an airplane and you run out of content to watch, that's when, like, your real survival instincts kicked in. Like, at that point, you're doing anything you can to keep yourself entertained, and you're on a goddamn airplane, so your resources are very low. Like, me and my family were flying first class, bro, and I was talking to my mom, and apparently, we had a shower. Like, our airplane had a fucking shower, so I just took a goddamn shower. I just took for the fuck of it. Oh my god, I just watched that clip back. I just spat all over that was so gross. Oh my god. But I hope you guys get what I'm saying, because one thing you're not gonna see me do is pay for the airplane Wi-Fi, okay? Like, I don't care how desperate or how bored I am not letting the airline win. It's like $12 an hour, and that's like only if you want to send messages, and it's like another $45 if you want to actually be able to load videos on it. Like, I am already paying $1,000 for my seat. There is no need for you to be charging me a goddamn waiter's hourly pay just for me to send messages, dude. Like, why is that not included with my fucking first class seat? I have a goddamn wall. Bro, I had a bed I had my own room on the plane, but you can't give me fucking Wi-Fi? Like, really? I can take a shower and wash my ass on the plane, but I can't watch any YouTube, bro. I have to pay $45 a goddamn hour. Alright, I just realized I totally went off topic. This is a video about Squid Game. Even if the ending seemed as if they just cut it off mid-episode to make a third season, it was still a good fucking season, you know? Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard that Squid Game was getting a second season, I was kind of disappointed, you know? I was like, shit. They're gonna ruin this all for money. Like, the first season was fucking amazing, right? Like, I loved it. Like, with the goddamn old dude at the end, that shit was hard. Like, obviously, we all knew that this motherfucker was gonna win the entire thing, but it's like, they still made the ending fire with the fucking old dude, so I gotta give it to him, right? So when I heard that there was a second season, I was like, nah, bro, they're about to ruin it, you know? Nothing's worse than a really good show with a shitty second season. Like, take The Office, for example, dude. Why is there 9 seasons? Like, dude, Michael Scott's not even in all of them. And I'm not, like, shitting on the director or anything. I'm just saying that because the first season was just so fucking good. And, like, the story itself, like, how do you make a second season out of that? But they did, and they did it well. So I'm not complaining. Good shit. I'm glad you guys proved me wrong. I just spat in the camera again. Oh my fucking god. But enough about the show. Let's talk about the characters, because holy fuck. Some of these guys just pissed me off. Like, from that one old dude who just wouldn't shut the fuck up, and that other girl who was just crazy and also wouldn't shut the fuck up. And don't even get me started on this goddamn purple hair dude, Thanos. This guy fucking sucks. Like, apparently he's a musician with fans, dude. I would pay to hear the type of music that this guy makes. Imagine being a fan of a guy who paints his nails like this and is named after a fucking omniscient, hairy, purple ball sack. Jesus Christ, I keep going off topic. Regardless, today we are ranking my least favorite and favorite Squid Game characters. So, yeah, top 10 Squid Game characters, let's go. Alright, so first up on the list, we got this old dude who, like I said before, just wouldn't shut the fuck up. I have never seen someone in a TV show who was more determined to fucking die. And when I say shut the fuck up, I don't even mean like him being the leader of the circle group, you know? I genuinely just wanted this guy to refrain from speaking. Like, literally every time someone would try and talk to the entire group of players and help them out, he always had some like sassy bullshit to say. And the worst part about it, he wouldn't even be that bad of a character if he actually fucking did something. Like, seriously, this guy was fucking useless. All he did was just be old and annoying. I don't think I've ever seen less character development in a character ever. Like, I'm not even kidding. Did this guy serve any other purpose other than to just cause a scene? Least dynamic character I have ever seen. Static as hell. And he was fucking annoying. So, yeah, number 1, the old guy, number 100. Alright, so next up on the list, we got Thanos. This guy fucking sucked. If you guys remember number 101 from season 1, the gangster, I feel like this was like the new version of that. He was supposed to be like the villain, I guess. But holy shit, this guy was terrible.
Red, orange, yellow, green, I'm a legend, Thanos.
Get out!
I'm not gonna elaborate too much. I mean, we all watched the show. The guy really wasn't that scary and honestly kind of fucking corny. But one question I do have is why did he keep alternating between Korean and English? He was the only character to do that. Like, I can't be the only one who thought he was tripping when this guy would be in the middle of a Korean dialogue, then all of a sudden bust out some broken English. He would just be like, "Ashima tasida chasian, you fucking idiot." I'm not too sure if that was accurate or racist, but you guys get what I'm saying. Why was Thanos the only character who would occasionally speak English? And don't even get me started on this guy too, his like fucking husband. This guy was literally like Thanos' guard dog. He would do whatever he said like a good boy. I must say though, I definitely respect their love for the game, okay? These motherfuckers live for this shit. Like, not only would these guys literally have fun during these psychotic death games, they would also get fucking geeked beforehand. Which, by the way, is like the funniest part about the entire show. Fucking Thanos had the yerk on deck, which makes no sense, by the way. How did they find the tracker in fucking Gi Young's tooth, but they didn't find the goddamn Percocets in Thanos' cross? They were just like, nah, he's chill, he can be geeked. But regardless, these two would literally pop a bean before every game and have a blast playing each one. Like, I honestly gotta respect it, dude. You can't teach that. That is Mamba mentality right there. But everything else about this Thanos motherfucker just sucks, dude. The hair, the name, the fucking fingernails, his tattoos, like he couldn't get anything right. Usually there's like a hidden meaning behind each character, and I'm gonna assume his was to portray like arrogance or cockiness, but still, just, he still sucked. I don't know how else to put it, dude. That, not a good character, number fucking 2. Alright, for the next person on this list, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know her name. It's this fucking crazy bitch. I'm pretty sure her number was like 044, and she was just another character who served no fucking purpose. And I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, I honestly had some hope for her, okay? You don't just make a character mentally ill for no reason. And you know, I was waiting for her big moment, but literally every time I saw her on the screen, it was just like, haha, look at me, I'm fucking crazy. Like, genuinely, she added nothing to the plot. Literally, all she did was just exist and protrude bad vibes. And you know, every other character usually represents something like greed, arrogance, anger, but this chick was just fucking nuts. So I have no other choice but to put her at number 3. So yeah, number 44, number 3. Alright, so for the next person on this list, it actually isn't a player, it's a worker, number 11. Who the fuck is this? Like, am I just stupid, or did I miss something when I watched the show? Because what's good with this chick? What the fuck does she do? Like, there are so many questions to ask. Like, first of all, how did she get recruited? Okay, all I saw was her take a bunch of pills, which I assume was to harm herself. Then the guy gives her a card for Squid Game. But, like, why her? How did they find her? And didn't she take a bunch of pills? Did she not just try and kill herself? Like, what happened to those pills she just took? Also, why am I yelling? Let me calm the fuck down. But like, seriously, this girl was like the most confusing character in the entire show. Like, let me get this straight. She was like that fucking mascot bunny, right? Then that little kid gave her the drawing, and then she quit. Then the little kid, like, fucking dies, which raises another question, like, what happened to that kid? Then all of a sudden, we snap our fingers and she's just working for the Squid Game. Then she sees the father of the child in the Squid Game, which I thought would be like a whole thing, you know, I thought maybe she'd help him survive or something. But no, they don't visit that storyline again at all. They just have her get in trouble for killing the people that they were trying to keep alive for the organs, right? Please, if I'm missing something, let me know in the comments, but yeah, that's why this character is on this list. I just didn't understand what the fuck was going on. Alright, so next up on the list, we got Min Soo. This guy is a fucking pussy. I don't think I have ever hated a character more in a show than this absolute vagina. Okay, this guy is such a pussy, he's fucking ovulating. Now listen, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't mind this guy for like the majority of the show. Even when he betrayed the girl in the rock, paper, scissors match, I still understood it, okay? It's a dog-eat-dog world and this kid is a bitch. But then the fight breaks out, okay? The lights are down, everyone's fighting for their lives, and Min Soo is just doing his typical bullshit hiding on top of the bed. And if you watch the show, you would know that this is the part where Min Soo is watching the girl that he betrayed earlier get cornered by a guy, and she's about to fucking die. And when I'm watching this, I'm hyped. Like, I am so excited to see Min Soo break out of his shell, face his fears, you know, not be a static character. Like, in my head, I'm like, this is it. This is his moment. He's about to do some crazy shit. Like, I'm ready for him to jump down and absolutely two-piece the motherfucker about to kill fine shit, but no! Instead, he just does the fucking Min Soo shuffle and just bitches out like usual. And he covers his ears like a goddamn baby. Everything about him just makes my blood boil. Like, you don't even understand, dude. Min Soo's character could have been like top tier. He could have been in the GOAT conversation. Like, if he saved that girl during the fight, he would have been like one of the greatest characters in the entire show. But nah, He's just a bitch. As a matter of fact, I hated Min-Soo so much, I posted him on my Instagram story. And you know, a lot of people replied to my story, and I wanted to say, I do not look like Min-Soo. You guys are just fucking racist. Another thing a lot of people were saying to me was that Min-Soo is secretly a VIP. You know, like the motherfuckers in season 1 who would wear the gold, like, animal masks. And I am here to say that that is the most schizophrenic shit I have ever heard. The reason people think that Min-Soo is secretly a VIP is because the actor of one of the VIP guests, David Lee, played Min-Soo in the second season. But after using Google for about 2 seconds, you would find out that David Lee did not play Min-Soo. It was actually Lee David. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that is so fucking funny, dude. That theory is not even based off the show. It's just the actors' names, which isn't even right. I don't even think this motherfucker's Asian, too. I'm pretty sure he's white. What a stupid fucking theory. And you wouldn't believe the amount of DMs I got of people convinced that he's a VIP. Like, no, motherfucker. Don't get it twisted. Min-Soo is just a bitch. Nothing more to it. So, yeah, number 5 on the list, Min-Soo. Alright, so last up on the list, we got this motherfucker right here. I don't even know his name, number 388. And this guy is also just a fucking bitch. Name one thing that this guy did other than brag about being in the Marines and then getting in the gunfight and acting like a bitch. Like, did you see what this motherfucker was doing in the gunfight? I mean, obviously you did, you watched the show, but like, what the fuck was he doing? Like, for a guy who flexes his Marine tats every living second, he fights like a fucking default skin from Fortnite. Like, just look at this clip, bro. This is the real life version of spraying and praying. And then the guy had the audacity to bitch out on his team when he was getting the ammo. Like, dude, like, there was so much wrong with him. I hate this motherfucker. Alright, so despite the fact that I just ripped into like half the cast, I do think that Squid Game Season 2 was a good season. Like I said before, with how high the bar was set with the first season and just the storyline in general, it is very hard to make a second Season 2 Squid Game. And part of that does include making good and engaging characters, which they did do. There were plenty of characters who did a great fucking job. Like the mother-son duo, that shit was fucking fire. Every time they were in danger, I was on the edge of my seat. I was rooting for them. Squid Game is also one of the only shows that made me forget that it was a show, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I'll be watching a show on Netflix, enjoying it, and then all of a sudden I'll just be like, wait, these guys are actors, and this isn't real. And you know, it doesn't ruin the entire show, but I'll just like, you know, I'll keep that thought in my brain and just be like, damn. And I don't know, you guys get what I'm saying. My whole point being is that Squid Game doesn't do that, okay? The entire time, I genuinely thought that I was watching a real-life death game, which definitely is the mark of a good show. So, I mean, yeah, in my opinion, Squid Game Season 2 was very, very good. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok try and predict the ending of Season 3 of Squid Game, and I think I got the best one. In case you guys haven't noticed, Squid Game is all about hidden meanings, okay? Whether it's the characters and how they act, or the entire fucking show. For example, Thanos is all about arrogance, Min-Soo is about peer pressure, that one crypto YouTuber scam guy, I'm pretty sure he's karma, but when it comes to the main character, player 456, his character arc is all about being the hero, saving the greater good. When he joined the games for a second time, he was ready to sacrifice his own life to save the rest of the contestants. He was about to get on a plane to see his daughter and turned around for that exact reason. As a matter of fact, his reasoning for turning on the guards and stealing their guns was to make a sacrifice for the greater good. So I think the ending is going to be the exact same way. I think that the people who work for the Squid Game are going to capture player 456's daughter. Then he's going to give player 456 an ultimatum. He's going to be like, yo, you can either save your daughter and we'll kill the rest of the contestants, or we can save the contestants but kill your fucking daughter. And it is all just to see if Gi Young is really a man of his word, to see if he'll really stand on business and make the sacrifice for the greater good. But if we're being totally honest, player 456 has to live happily ever after somehow, so I think basically they're gonna make him play a game or something, he's somehow gonna win the game, and the fucking front man dies. I don't fucking know. That's what I think. But, yeah, I think that's gonna be the video, guys. If you've watched this far, thank you. I guess you guys can count this as the first episode of Season 2 of Sadagascar. But, either way, that's probably gonna be the video, guys. If you liked it, subscribe. If you didn't, fuck you. If you're watching this far anyway, why would you not subscribe, dude? You clearly fuck with the video. But regardless, yeah, that's gonna be it. Moral of the video, don't be like Thanos. He's a bitch. Don't be like Min-Soo either. Step out of your comfort zone and fucking don't be a bitch. I don't know, take risks. Like, seriously, dude, just don't be like Min-Soo. This guy is such a pansy. I hate him. Min-Soo, all my homies hate Min-Soo. If you're watching this far into the video, comment your favorite Squid Game character and why. Yeah. Peace out. That's gonna be the video. Bye, guys. Peace out. Subscribe. Thank you. That's my dog, but Pooh, you know I'm really